Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Scrap Madness where Laura and I do a video a day and have a guest designer. Okay, so full disclaimer. I went 26 days until today's, and of course, for some odd reason, half of my video did not get recorded. Just a full disclosure. So, I pulled out all of my close to my heart products. That is freshly new. It is in the catalog until April. And just a little bit of a plug, if you go into my description down below, you will see my link to my close to my heart. They do have a BOGO going on where you buy one and the next one is 50% off for paper pads. And so you get literally 2 packs for about $15. So it's not bad at all. But this is one of them that's in there, and I love it. I love the style of it. It's gorgeous, and it worked perfect for this photograph that it is of my daughter and I. We have a relationship that is it's like almost like a love-hate relationship already building between a mom and a daughter, because her and I are so much alike, but yet some of the things that my daughter has are the traits that like my husband and I kind of buck a little bit on, if you want to call it. So between my stubborn traits that she endured and his traits that she is enduring, it becomes sometimes very cumbersome. But we do have an amazing relationship. She is an amazing daughter. She is spunky and everything all the way around. But it was like, oh, some days it's very trying for me. But so I decided to document a little bit about our story. It'll be in a journal, like my traveler's notebook, because in my family layout, I just put them down. I don't do really a lot of dates or journaling on my family photos because I just know what days they are. Once I get 1 or 2 that have the date on them, then after that, I just kind of do the layouts, and I don't do much journaling or any of that sorts. So in her traveler's notebook and in my traveler's notebook, I will do a layout that will talk about our relationship right now. And I know that it'll change the older she gets and that kind of stuff too. So I did this little bit of a layout that goes kind of back and forth, where I do triangles on one side and little strips in the middle, and then I put the photograph on, and then I kind of go from there. So I kind of wanted this, I guess, a little bit of a diagonal style shape. It's not really completely straight on both sides to where you can tell that I definitely cut them correctly, and that I wanted them a little bit more wonky for that part. And make sure that you go check out Laura's channel, and we have 2 guest designers today. We have Daisy Scraps and Caitlin Clary. She is I think it's Gary Florals or Gray Florals on social media, and then it's Daisy Scraps. Make sure that you go check out all of their channels as well, because they are our guests for today, and I know that they'll have an amazing layout, I should say, because there's 3 plus mine. And like I said, you get to see me put all of this down, and then I come back into real life format and show you. I do a bunch of stitching off camera as well, and it will be coming up here shortly where we switch over to my voice and what have you, because you know me, I guess I did pretty good. Last time it was earlier in the month that one of my videos decided not to record. I think I was recording or I thought I hit record and I just kept going without checking it. It's probably what happened. But I do explain a little bit more what I do in the real-time video of mine. But in the meantime, I just want you to make sure that you check it out. I'm so glad that I did all of this work. I place a bunch of little bits underneath, and then I do my stitching. My hand stitching, machine stitching, I run down 3 different spots, which I will show you in the real-time video as well. And yeah, so there's nothing I can say other than get ready for my real-time video and the explanation of what I did, because it didn't record, but that's okay. And here you go. Hey everyone, so here I go. I guess out of 20, what day is this going to go up? The 26th. So out of 26 layouts, this is the first one that either one, I didn't record after doing my hand stitching. So you saw everything of how I placed everything down, and then I turned it off and was doing my hand stitching or my machine stitching, and I thought I turned it back on. I had to have turned it back on, but apparently I didn't. So here's the finished layout. I took all of the pieces. Now, I took all of the pieces that I was going to use. I put up here in the corner little bits of flowers, and it says, my heart is full, and I've got a couple of hearts. I'll explain the mixed media after I get done. And then I did foam back my photograph with foam, and then I put this. So this said home underneath, and I wanted it to be more about my daughter and I, so I went and put together always, and then I placed another little tag down here that says love this, happiness underneath there, and then I come down here and I state beautiful, and I add little bits here to add just a little something to it. And then my mixed media, I grabbed out, the pink isn't quite right, but I mean there's nothing I can do. I tried to match it as close as I could, and I was way off kilter, but it says Vibes Sweetheart from Shimmers. And then I did my silver, the Nuva Myco Mist, and it is Silver Smoke for my grays. And then I got out Daiquiri Ice from Vicky Booten for the mint. The mint I stuck more through here just to add a little bit something to the wood grain. And then I did add a little bit of splatters. So that is my layout. The still shots will be coming up. Obviously, make sure that you go check out Daisy Scraps, Caitlin Clary, and also Laura Alberts with their layouts for today. We are a double, and so hopefully you'll go check out all of them, and hopefully, cross your fingers that this doesn't happen the rest of the month. But I guess out of 26, that ain't bad. So, with further ado, here are the still shots, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!